last year we piggybacked off of the Olympics, and that was a really big push to have the league in the fall.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, how do you compete with football? Why do you compete? And that's like what we heard. I mean, I'm sure you heard it too.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, I was watching football.
yeah. And you're just like, wait, the league's on, and it just is. It was tough. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it was. The way I described it was a good intro.
Yeah.
For all the volleyball fans, like it's like a college course, like Intro 101 or something like that.
Yeah.
But
Well,
what is this
also,
league
I'm super
format?
grateful because AVP came in late. Like the timing wasn't great to run the league last year,
No.
and it all clearly everything wasn't set in stone. Like they were making it up as they went. They really did have. It might have been the smarter choice for them, business wise, to wait till this year to run it. But at least like for our sake, and like I'm stoked that we got to see a proof of product. You guys got to get out there, and I got to go to events and be a part of it as well. Not playing, but they easily could have not run it last year, which would have really sucked for the athletes. So I'm stoked that they at least just ran something last year, right?
And I think the fans too. Like obviously, I was telling people that it's almost like we had 2 years in one. We had and honestly, they kind of just checked the box for us. Like, and when I say us, I say like volleyball fans.
Yeah.
And we'll give you a regular season that you've known and loved for however many years. And now here's how you're going to be consuming AVP volleyball from here on out.
Yeah.
And so it really did feel like 2 years. But without that, I think it would have been a little bit more of a culture shock to a lot of players.
Yeah, for sure.
And fans, but especially players, to be like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
And I think some fans that didn't really follow the league are still kind of asking those questions.
Yeah.
Like, how do you qualify for the league? Like all this stuff, which I'm sure we'll dive into. But yeah, the league is what we'll be doing. And it's, I've just chosen to be all in. And it's kind of like a silly thing, but you either are in or you're out, because this is how it's going to be.
Yeah,
you were in that meeting in, was it Austin?
Yeah.
That Bobby came in and we were like just trying to. Yeah, that was a funny meeting, but it was true. I mean, it's just like, this is it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like to fans too, and I think there's more frustrated or like fans that aren't on board than there is ones that are sold on it yet, which I think is
justifiable.
Yeah, it's justifiable. Like they haven't really seen our best product yet. But let's not pretend like there's another option here.
Yeah.
Like this ownership didn't come in. These people have business backgrounds, right?
Yeah.
They're not volleyball people. They came in to do it a certain way, to do it differently, to not do the old system. So to keep complaining and be like, oh, what was wrong with the old ways? That was not making money. That didn't work. It was,
and I think that's
worked.
what,
like we all got by and it was like whatever, but like if we want something more, we got to take risks. There's going to be growing pains. Maybe last year was the growing pain. Maybe this year might be in there as well, because I know it's not going to be, from what I hear, this isn't the final product that we're going to get this year. These first 2 years are going to be the growing. We're going to build it out years and then get to something else, which I don't know. I mean, there's ideas, but I don't know how much we're divulging into that. But
it's like the super rich guy that's going to lose millions and millions of dollars, and every year
I don't want to play for a charity, like,
and it's just like, oh, we love the tournaments, we love this, why can't we go back? And even, I mean, having somebody like Josh Glazebrook be able to always kind of offer answers. He's proven to me that there is an answer for everything, and there is a method to the madness, if you will.
Yeah.
And it's just like that style of tournaments cannot and will not make money right now.
Right.
But this league, a lot of sports are going to it, especially sports that like fall into kind of would be comparable to. Mm-hmm. Even skating went to a league, like surfing is going to sort of this like league format where you represent a city. And yeah, it's different and it's weird and it's
Yeah.
strange, but the whole thing is if the AVP can start making money and profiting, then the players start making money, and then it becomes a professional sport, and then these players
There's going to
can
be
start
more on the
making a
line.
living.
There's going to be more on the line for the athletes. Better athletes are going to come in. Because there's more on the line, it's more engaging for fans because they want to see us play under pressure. They want to see us play for something, right?
Yeah.
Whereas before, it's like, oh, what are these guys doing out there? Oh, they're playing for $1,000? Like, whatever. Versus he's playing for $100,000. All right, I'm going to watch that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's
Well,
part of it.
yeah.
Like,
Everybody turns on, you know, basketball gets to playoffs. Everybody's watching basketball.
Googling their contracts.
Yeah, the Super Bowl's coming up in next week, and then golf tournaments. Like he just missed that putt. He's like, that was $250,000. He just missed that 3-footer. Like, are you kidding me? So those things we all pay attention when it gets to crunch time, and yeah, this format is crunch time.
It's crunch time, and it's cutthroat.
Whew.
And you're gonna see the people who, well, you know, if you're in, you're stoked. If you're out, you're not very stoked. And we're already seeing that with athletes. You know, certain athletes are all feeling differently about it. But I think
we're out, just so we're clear, like to everybody out there, Try and I are out. It's like we are on the outside of the league. We all are trying.
Oh, we're outside of the league. Yes,
trying to qualify in. It's not like
we're in on trying to qualify.
Yeah, we're in on trying to qualify, but
it's not. I don't know. Not everyone's sold on it, I should say.
For sure.
Fan-wise, all the players. But if you really want this sport to go to something and like get to something really cool and awesome, and not just stay where it's at, we got to take some risks. And you know, people who aren't in the league are going to be biased, which you and I still have to qualify.
Yeah.
But I want it. You know, I'm like, man, if this is what the sport needs, I got to do it the hard way. Obviously, I'm confident that I can, but like,
yeah,
we just got to suck it up and do it. And if you end up on the outside, try to bring value in other ways.